Welcome to this long and strong Pilates Yoga Fusion flow. The practice itself is long and strong, but hopefully also the feeling after the practice is long and strong. Lengthen to strengthen, strengthen to lengthen. Full body flow where we focus quite a bit on the side body, side core. It creates so much more space and provides a lot of stability in the movement. But it's full body flow, mixing Pilates and yoga. I would say the practice is intermediate to advanced just because it's on the stronger side. We do some funky transitions and some funky poses. And yeah, some of the Pilates sequences are quite strong as well. So that in mind, play safe, do modificate when you need to. And yeah, just enjoy. Only thing you really need is your mat. And let's start. We're gonna start with some hip rotation, outer rotation work. So lie on your right hand side, make a pillow from your tricep, and make sure the knees are in front of you. 90-degree angle on your knees, heels right below your hips, and here make space underneath your ribs on the right hand side. So you are always activating the lower side of the body. And then start to open your left knee and close. So you just open the knee, auto rotate, and bring in. Auto rotate and bring in. Hip stable. Do 2 more. And then we will intensify it a little bit. So lift your heels up, the lower leg stays, and we auto rotate and bring in. So now we get a little bigger range of motion for the left hip. So you're kind of inner rotating in between. Right leg active as well. Here, if you feel like you can exaggerate to push the hips forward a little when you open the knees and bring in. So little movement, push the hips forward and close. Let's do 2 more. Nice. Lower the feet down. And now bring the knees right below your hips. So you push the hips forward, knees below you, toes behind you. So you have a straight line from the top of your head to your knees, hip flexors straight. And same thing, we open and we close. Keep pushing your hips forward. Still navel up to your spine. Is the lower side of the body still active? Right side of your body working. Ribs hovering off the floor. Two more. Nice. Now, extend your legs. You can come up a little higher, maybe the right hand behind your head. So you push the head against your hand. Bend the left knee in front of you. Ball of your foot on the floor. Hold your ankle, point your right toes. And you lift in a Thai work now. Nice. You lift adductors. And lift. Maybe keep the right toes pointed. Your ankle pointed for now. Two more. Last one. And now make a circle. Stop on the highest point. Circle up. And up. And up. Reverse it. We go the other way. And up. Up. And up. Nice. Now come up a little higher. Now you're on your forearm. Bring the left foot behind you. Flatten the heel down. Flex your right ankle. You can bring the left hand onto your left knee and we lift and lower. Now the leg is a little bit more in front of you. So feel free to open your hips a little here and try to exaggerate bringing the toes down, heel up, really outer rotating. Let's add a little more. You lift, you bend the heel in, try to get it on top of your left knee, extend and lower down. Lift, bend, extend, lower down. Make sure you are not collapsing onto your right shoulder. Keeping the sternum open, chest open. 3 more. 2. Last one. Nice. And now bend your knees. Knees are pointed 90 degrees. Once again, knees in front of you, heels right below your hips. And we run the fingers in. And then we lift the hips, open the left knee. And round the fingers in, hips down. Lift, push the hips forward and lower down. Keep pressing the right shin down. Activate your glutes here. 2 more like this. And let's add extension. Point your toes up, bend, and lower down. So you lift hips forward, activate the right glute, especially. Open, extend, bend, and in. Keep going. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Bring the hips down, extend your legs, navel up to your spine, and float the legs off the floor. Now bring the knees in and extend. Open the left hip as little as possible, so try to keep the left hip on top of your right. Legs floating. Right shoulder down, chest open. 3 more. And 2. 1. Nice. Release the legs down. Now turn onto your belly. Keep crossing the right arm underneath you. So keep extending the right fingers out to the side. You can turn the palm facing up. Even use your left hand to pull the arm a little further out and then square your chest down. Really bringing the left shoulder, chin down, and take a moment to feel the outer shoulder stretch. Release this. Now bend your right elbow to the side, 90-degree angle on your right elbow, elbow in line with your shoulder. Press from your left hand and open the chest, open the hips. So now really outer rotating the shoulder. Take a moment here as well. Slowly release. Let's start the other side. You can just turn facing the other direction. I'm gonna turn away so I'm not back facing you. So on the left hand side, make a pillow from your left tricep. Knees in front of you, bend 90 degrees, heels right below your hips. Make a space underneath your left ribs. And we open the right knee and bring in. Navel up to your spine, just the leg is moving. Really work in the deep turnout. 2 more. and knees together. Lift your heels up, and we keep going. So now you are inner rotating in between. A little more range of motion, a little more rotation. And here, feel free to exaggerate, to push the hips forward a little when you open. Two more. Last one. Lower the feet down, and now bring the knees more underneath you so you really push your hips forward. Important to activate your glutes, get the hip flexors straight here. Again, left side of your body active, and we open and close. Heels together, just open the knee. Should feel slightly different than the two before. So we are working deep down. How many? Let's do 3 more. Nice. And now you can come up a little higher, bring the left hand to the back of your head, extend your legs, bend your right knee, right sole of your foot in front of you, hold your ankle, and we lift the left leg, inner thigh, abductors. You can point your ankle for this one. Try to keep the knee extended. 2 more. And make a circle, always stop on the top. And up. Up. And up. Reverse it. Up. Up. And last one. Release the leg down. Come up a little higher now to your forearm. Fingers pointing in front of you. Right foot behind you. You can bring the heel down. Flex your left ankle. You can bring the right hand onto your right knee. And we lift and lower. Here you can kind of squeeze the inner thighs together. Here try to exaggerate the heel up, toes down. So really outer rotating. Make sure the left shoulder is down. Chest is open. And let's add the bend. So lift, bend, extend, lower. Maybe tap the heel to your knee. Really outer rotating the left leg. Couple more. Let's do last one. Nice. Legs together. Bend your knees. Heels again, right below your hips. Knees in front of you, 90 degrees. And around your right fingers in, like hugging a big tree. And then we open and we close. So we lift, push the hips forward and bring the hips down. Control, up and down. The same focus always, how we get there and how we get out. Couple more like this. Let's extend the leg, toes up, bend, and only then down. So keep the hips lifted, hips open. Try to activate the left glute here as well. Really pushing the hips forward. Couple more. Last one. Nice. Hips down. Extend your legs. Make sure you don't collapse the left shoulder. Really lifting up. Float the legs and knees in. Extend. Bend in. extend, bend, extend. Try not to open your right hip too much here. Try to keep the body sideways as much as possible. 2 more. Nice. Lower the legs down. Start to turn on your belly. Keep reaching the left fingers out. You can turn the palm facing up. And once again, we feel the outer shoulder stretch here. Use your right hand to pull the fingers further out. And then square your chest down so you can really bring the right shoulder, chin down, and take a moment. Release. Open the left elbow to the side, 90 degree, cactus arm. And then we open the right shoulder. So we stretch with the outer rotation now. Really feeling the chest, armpits. Take one more slow breath here. And then come back onto your belly. You can open your elbows to the side, come up to your fingertips. I'm actually gonna turn the other way around, but you just stay there. So here, open your elbows to the side so you have about 90-degree angles on your elbows, elbows pointing out. Activate your legs, press the back of or the top of your feet down better. Tuck the chin into your chest and start to roll up. And then really open your chest to melt down. You can even rotate the shoulders forward, up, and down to melt down. So we really get some movement for the upper back shoulders as well. Warming up the spine. Keep rolling up, melting down. Couple more. I would go inhale to roll up and exhale to roll down. Stay here. Now drop the right shoulder in and look over your left. Rotate the right shoulder back. Now the left shoulder drops in. So take a little twist, really moving the space between the shoulder blades, your shoulders. We are inner rotating, twisting, and outer rotating when we come back. Let's do one more round. Feels nice. Once you get back to the center, now extend your arms in front of you, hook your thumbs, palms are facing down, legs are extended, big toes together, forehead close to the floor, and now just float the arms, float the legs, and lower down. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. You can try to lift your arms up a little higher than your head, and lower. Really lifting the back of your arms, shoulders, legs up. Couple more like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. And this time, stay up here. Bend your elbows to the side, bend your knees, cactus the elbows, flex your feet, open the legs about hip distance, parallel. Extend, thumbs together, heels together, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower. Keep going. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Find your hamstrings. Always navel up to your spine before you lift off the floor. So always activate from the front as well. One last. Lift, bend, stay here. Reach back, thumbs pointing down. See if you can find your feet. And then first, or your ankles from the outside better. First, really kick your toes back, toes back, toes back. So you lift the upper body higher. You try to lower the legs, lift the upper body. Bring the weight back. Really feel the shoulders. Here, feel the chest. And then slowly bring the weight forward. Now float the thighs off the floor. You can point your ankles and lift your toes a little higher. So now you're really balancing on your hip bones and the lowest ribs. Start to kick your left toes a little stronger up, stronger, stronger, and start to lean onto your right. So you flip all the way to your right side. Keep kicking the left toes behind you to feel the left shoulder a little more. And slowly find your way back to the center. And now you kick your right toes up a little higher. So you flip onto your left hand side. And keep kicking back so you feel the shoulder, chest opening here. Come back to the center and gently kick up one more time to release. Hands on your shoulders and push yourself back. Really round. You can walk your knees in. Really rounding, rounding, rounding. All fours. Tuck the chin in. Keep rounding. This is your counter one for the back bend. So round, tail under between your sit bones. Shift the body weight a little back and forward, a little side to side. But keep rounding, rounding. Use your core. Use the floor. Press the hands down. Navel in and around. Nice. Sit the hips down to your heels. And send your fingers up to the sky. Lean forward. Reach the fingers further. Keep the elbows close to your body and dive through. Chest down. You slide the belly all the way down. Now open your hands. Keep the elbows slightly open. Keep the chest close to the floor. Same way, we roll back. Release the hips down to your heels, round your spine up, send the fingers over your head, and again, tilt at your hips to lean forward. Elbows in, elbows narrow, squeeze in when you dive through. Belly down the last. Open your hands a little, elbows can be open, keep the chest close to the floor when you roll back. Hips down, tail under, round, send your fingers up. Flat back, reach forward. Elbows in, chest down, slide all the way down onto your belly. Open your hands a little, keep the chest close to the floor, keep rolling through the spine. When you go forward, when you return. One more. Tilt, reach, chest down, elbows close to your body, roll to your belly. Open, chest close to the floor, rolling through, hips down and round up. Nice. Bring the hands together to your heart center. And then extend your fingers forward. Interlace your fingers, turn the palms facing out. Tuck the tail under and round your spine. Lift your arms up. Push the chest hard through. Arms back. And again, reach forward, tail under, round. Inhale, open the chest. Get the head, chest through. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Keep rounding. Bring the weight forward, hands down to all fours. You can release the interlacing, but your fingers are facing in, thumbs pointing your knees. And we bend the elbows to the side, lower the chest down, and press up. You bend, lower the chest, and up. Keep going. Fingertips are active. Chest down, elbows open, press up. One more. Press up. Now turn the back of your hands down, thumbs pointing forward, fingers still in. And same thing. Bend, extend. Elbows open, chest down. Don't lean back too much here. Try to bring the body weight a little more over your hands or the chest in line with your hands. Couple more. Nice. Now turn your fingers facing you, thumbs pointing out. And just pull the heart through. And gently round, tail under, really press the whole hand down. Chest through, open your heart. Exhale, round. More just for the activation of the forearms and your hands here, stretching the wrist. One more, elbows slightly bent, not locked. Nice. Turn your fingers facing forward. Now bring your knees together, toes together. Spread the fingers wide. Extend the right leg behind you. Cross slightly over to your left and tap your toes down. Lift parallel to the floor and then extend the right toes out to the side. Again, cross behind you. Tap down, lift and extend to the side. Try to keep it parallel with the floor. Try to keep the weight quite even on your hands here. One more just like this. Now cross behind you, tap. And then when you lift the leg behind you, bend your elbows like chaturanga, bring the chest forward, maybe kiss the floor. Press up. Extend your right toes to the side, parallel with the floor. Behind you. And we kiss the floor, chaturanga, push up. So bring the weight forward. We cross and tap lightly. The leg is floating with you when you push up to the side. Body weight forward. Cross and tap. Elbows in. Open. Weight forward. Try to keep all the knuckles down. Ground it down when you chaturanga. To the side. Behind you. Chin down. Press up. And now round the knee into your nose. Really round, round, round. Again, extend behind you. Bring the weight forward. Elbows in. And round in. Two more. Weight forward. Round in. One last. Round, round, round. So you can bring the knee forward and cross the right thigh over your left thigh. Thighs crossed, open your feet, cow face, shoelace. Try to sit the hips down. Between your heels, you can always extend the lower leg if it's hard to really ground the hips down. Try to cross your thighs the best you can. And take a moment. Really allowing the body weight to sink down. Feel free to lean over your thighs. Take few inhales, exhales here. Try to release the hips the best you can. Shoulders relaxed as well, no tension. all up already. And then try to cross or align better. Align your shins here, pressing the right knee down gently. And then with your right, hold the bottom of your right foot and extend the right leg to the side. Kind of like bringing more behind you. Bend the heel in. Now find the outer edge with your left hand. Extend the heel in front of you, right fingers behind you. And we keep swapping. Here, really, you can hold the heel also. Try to bring the leg further behind you. Bend in and extend. Find this reach between the heel and the fingers. Make space. Again, the same hand. Extend side or behind you slightly. Twist, open, reach, reach, reach. And set the right heel on top of your left knee once again. Let the right knee drop down. And let's take a twist. Bring the right elbow to the sole of your right foot. Hands together. And then lift. Really twist to your left. Try to get the thumbs to the center of your chest. Using your core here as well. If you can keep the right hand in the middle of your chest, maybe left fingers reaching up. Maybe you turn the pinky in and left fingers reaching over your head, but still twisting. Right thumb in the middle of your chest. Maybe left hand goes behind you. Try to find the right hip crease and rotate the left shoulder open even more, even more. Release. Take a quick counter twist over to your right. And then find your way back into your all fours. We have the other side. Knees together, toes together. Spread the fingers wide. Hug the navel up to your spine. Extend the left leg behind you. You cross and tap. We have something there. and we bring to the side. So you cross, lightly tap. And over to your side. Keep the weight even on your hands. Try not to move your shoulders, hips too much here. One more, you cross and tap. And you extend to the side. We add the little push up in the middle. So make sure to bring the weight forward, elbows in. And extend to the side. Again, leg behind you. Weight forward. And we tap. And we try to keep the lower back as neutral as possible this whole time. So there's always that support from the lower core to the side. One more full round. We cross and tap and push up to the side and chaturanga push up. This time, knee into your forehead, really round, make that space. And weight forward, like floating with you. Round. Are your hands active? Are you pressing all the knuckles down? Easily, the space between your index and your thumb lifts off the floor when we chaturanga. So pay attention to that. This time, knee into your nose, round, round, round. Make space. Can you cross the left over your right this time? Really knees together, thighs crossed, open your feet, and then sit back. Find your sit bones on the floor. Really grounding down. You can always extend the bottom leg. Most importantly, to try to cross the thighs a little more. Get the left heel closer to your right hip on the right. On the side. And then release. The body weight down, stay upright or release over your thighs for just few inhales and exhales. Try not to force. Try to let the body weight and gravity, breath work for you. Slowly Bring the body upright, and then we align the shins. Flex your ankles a little. Try to get the left knee down. Square your hips. And then we hold the left heel with the same side, left hand. And we extend the leg to the side, maybe a little behind. Bend the heel in. Find the outer edge with the opposite. And heel forward. Fingers behind you, really finding that reach out. It's not always how deep we go, but how much space we can create. So when you create that space, suddenly you go deeper without even trying. So we always create space first. Also here, you extend out, 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 open your chest, and suddenly the leg is more behind you automatically. One more, we twist, open, reach out, 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 making that space between the ribs and the thigh. Bring the left heel on top of your right knee again. Try to align your shins. And then we set the left elbow to the sole of your left foot, hands together, and lift the twist. Get the thumbs to the center of your chest if possible. And here you have to use a little bit your core too. Remain this and maybe extend your right fingers up to the sky. Or you turn the palm, pinky in, and extend the right fingers over your head. Left thumb should still be in the center of your chest. Maybe go behind your back and see if you can find the left hip crease to rotate the right shoulder a little more open. Release. Take a quick counter twist. And then find your way back into your all fours. And let's go to the plank pose right away, actually. Extend your legs behind you. Bring your toes together, heels together. And now bring your right elbow down, keep it in line with your left hand. And then step the left toes behind your right. And extend your left fingers up to the sky. Really feel this opening. Bring the left hand down, step your left foot next to your right, and extend the right elbow. Bring the left elbow down in line with your right hand, so you have to move the fingers forward. Flip right toes behind you, and we extend the right fingers up, really feeling that lift, working underneath the shoulder blade. Shoulder strength, stability as well. Bring the right hand down, step the right toes back, and extend the left elbow. Now open your feet a little bit. We keep going. Right elbow down. You turn your heels over to your right. Extend the left fingers up and over. Left hand down, back into your plank pose. Left elbow down. Turn your heels over to your left. Center right fingers up and over your head. Right hand down, square. Back into your plank. Right elbow down. Heels over to your right. Extend the left fingers over the head. Now cactus the arm. Open the chest a little more towards the ceiling. Find your sideway alignment again. Right hand down. Back into your plank. Left elbow down. Heels over to your left. Fingers over the head. And here, really open the chest. Squeeze underneath the shoulder blade. Sideline navel up to your spine. Right hand down. Back into your plank. Right elbow down, heels over to your right. Send the left fingers over the head. Now here, can you bring the right knee to your left elbow? Step back. Left hand down, back into your plank. Left elbow down, turn your heels over to your left, right fingers reaching over the head. Now can you bring the left knee to your right elbow? Extend. Back into your plank. Right elbow down, heels over to your right. Send the left fingers over the head. Now trickier one here. Can you bring the left knee to your left elbow? Nice. Step back. Back into your plank. Left elbow down, heels over to your left. And now the right knee to your right elbow. Step back, back into your plank. Nice. And next time, bring both elbows down. Actually, turn your palms facing in, like you're holding a yoga block. Elbows not too wide, underneath the shoulders. Bring your toes together, heels together. And just drop your heels over to your right, back to the center, over to your left, back to the center, to your right. Keep rounding the space between your shoulder blades up to the sky a little here, so you don't collapse your chest. Still the corset activation. I know, I can feel it too. Last one, we lift the heels over to the right. Lift the left leg a little. Extend the left heel slightly behind you and bring the left knee to your left tricep. And extend slightly behind you. Bring in, extend, bring in, extend, in, extend. Maybe 4 more. I'm with you, really feeling it. Nice. Last 2. Last 1. Nice. Back into your forearm plank. Heels over to your left. Right leg floating, slightly behind you. Knee into your tricep. And extend. So we are twisting the lower body. Really feeling the side core. Shoulders strong. How many? I think 3 more. And 2. Last 1. Nice. Back into your forearm plank. Finally, knees down. You can start to walk your knees back a little so you can start to lean your chest back to a puppy pose. Make sure the hips are not too far forward. So if you need to come up, first extend your elbows. Set the hips on top of your knees and then walk your hands forward. Releasing your forehead down, or if your back allows, whole chest releasing down. Take a moment here. And then really slowly start to find your way out. Take your time. I just have to go ahead a little so you can hear me. Mic right underneath my chest. So take your time. Find your way to all fours and round your spine a little here. And again, you can shift weight a little side to side. Sit the hips down to your heels. Nice. Let's come to our feet for a little bit. So find your way first to your down dog. You can walk your heels a couple of times here. And then you can make your down dog just tiny bit shorter and find Pilates V. So you bring your toes apart, heels together. Try to really press the outer edge of your feet or the outer edges of your feet down, lifting the inner arch. And then we actually bend the right knee in. And now bring the body weight forward. Can you tap the right knee to your right tricep without lifting the left heel? And bring the weight back. You can bring the right knee slightly behind you. And now underneath you, so you bring the body weight forward only as much as you can keep the left heel on the floor. Bring the knee behind you. Again to the right side. Tap. And send behind. Keep the heel in, right heel in close to your butt. So you're activating the hamstring all the time. Lift the knee behind you. Again to the outside. And lift. Cross underneath you. And lift. One more round. cross underneath you, behind you, and then bring the knee in. If you have to lift the left heel off the floor, you can. So you can step the right foot a little further out, then bring the left heel down again and come up to your warrior two. Level your hips. Take a moment here to get the hips low enough. Make sure the hips are leveled. Navel up to your spine, lower belly, lift it, tail pointing down. Open your arms out to the side and we reverse the warrior. Reach the left fingers forward, right fingers back. Extend each side ankle, right fingers reaching to your left heel, left fingers over the head. Keep going. Inhale to reverse. Really feeling that side core. Exhale, extend each side ankle. And keep making that space, reaching out. Hips stay low. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go one more. All about creating space now. Exhale. Stay here. Turn your left toes out. Start to bend your left knee. Extend your right. And can you find the left ankle with your right hand? Try to get the right elbow even down here. Left fingers reaching up. Keep holding the left ankle. Start to turn. You can lift the right elbow off the floor. Start to turn your right heel off the floor. Left toes pointing forward. So you're facing the back of your mat. Bring the right knee down and start to extend your left leg. Half Hanuman, but we work with the balance here. Right toes are tucked under and then try to take a twist. Keep holding the left ankle. Really squaring your hips here. Now you can bring the right hand down outside the left leg. Keep holding the ankle. Can you shift the body weight back? So you lift the right knee off the floor. You float the left leg off the floor. Bring the right heel down to your pistol squat. Maybe you cross the right hand underneath your left and you lift the leg a little higher. Nice. Release the left leg down. Release the hips down. You can move forward a little here actually. Let's go to the sage pose. So reach your right fingers up to the sky. Go inside your right thigh, right knee. Really reach the shoulder forward, turn the palm facing out. Wrap around. See if you can find your fingertips or your right can hold your left wrist here. Open your chest and fold forward. Keep standing on your right foot here. It's okay that the right hip is lifting off the floor. Left toes pointing up. Try not to outer rotate. Use your inner rotation here, but keep really standing on your right foot, pressing down firmly. Slowly come up and let's do it with the twist. You can bring the right foot a little closer to your left inner thigh and then we try to get the left shoulder on outside the right leg, really pressing the knee in. And then see if you wrap around, find your fingertips here. And then you can look back. You can try to find your right wrist as well. If you got long arms. Left leg is active. Yeah, release. Now open the right foot a little again. There is more space between the inner thigh and the foot. And glue the right elbow inside the right knee. Left hand behind you and take a counter twist here. And now we try to keep this connection. Right elbow on your right knee. Try to keep this connection. Bring the left hand more behind you. So you cross behind you. We start to lift the hips up. And can you keep the right knee on your right elbow and set the right hand down? Maybe you step your left hand back a little. We have still the knee on the elbow and then let's do a Gundinyasana to push up here. So extend the right leg when you bend your elbows, push up and bend the knee when you extend the elbows. Always the knee is glued to your tricep, your elbow, your shoulder. How high you can lift it. 2 more. Bend. Extend. One last bend, extend, beautiful. Bring the left elbow down and then flip your dog, forearm, flip dog, wild thing. Right toes behind you. Send the left fingers over the head, lift the chest. Keep pressing the ball of your right foot down to lift your hips up a little. Open the whole front side of the body. Beautiful. Now start to turn back with your right. Can you find your left elbow? Get the right elbow down, right knee down. And then we can release the left fingers. So we have the right knee, right shin on the floor. Right fingers pointing the same direction than your face. And then we float the left arm, left leg off the floor. Reach to the opposite diagonals. Bring the elbow to your knee. Reach straight line. Now toes in front of you, fingers behind you. Bend your left knee behind you. Find the ankle, the outer foot, and kick the toes behind you. Open the heart. Again, opposite diagonals. Bend the elbow, knee in. Straight line, push the hips forward. Toes in front of you, fingers behind you. Bend the left knee behind you, find the outer foot, and kick the toes back. Open the heart. Again, opposite diagonals. Bend the knee in. Extend. Toes in front of you, open the heart. Bend the knee behind you, find the ankle, and kick back. Can we do one more? Opposite diagonals. Bend in. Extend. Open the heart. And even more, open the heart when you find the grip. Kick the toes behind you. Nice. And now release the left foot down, extend, toes pointing the same direction than your right fingers. And can you float the right knee off the floor? Float it off the floor, lift, lift. Maybe setting the left elbow outside your right knee to twist a little more. Beautiful. And release the right knee, hip down. You can keep the right knee bent in front of you. Lift off your right shoulder. Bring the left fingers behind your skull. Extend, float the left leg off the floor. Bring it diagonally behind you. Make sure the hips don't open. And small circles here. Really small ones. Try to stabilize your hips and your shoulders. Lifting off your right shoulder. Reverse the circles. Last one. Nice release. Turn onto your belly. Bring the hands further down by your ribs. And lift to your up dog. Exhale to your down dog. Take a couple of inhales and exhales here. Get back into your breath. In your beloved down dog. And then we're gonna work the other side. Maybe I turn again on my mat. You just stay there so I don't need to back face you with this one. Pilates V. Actually make it a little shorter once again. Press the chest back. Bring the left heel in and then try to tap it to your left tricep. You can lift the knee tie behind you but keep the heel in. And then cross underneath your belly. Can you tap? So you try not to lift your right heel off the floor. It's a tricky one. We cannot bring the weight forward as much. We kind of just have to make that space underneath the belly. Lift the left knee a little higher. And to the outside. And up. Cross underneath. And up. One more round. Cross underneath. And last one, we step the left foot through. You can lift the right heel off the floor a little to make a longer step. Set the right heel down again and lift up to your warrior two. Take a moment to settle, level your hips, Lift from the lower core, ribs softened in. Reach your fingers out, inner thighs active. And then inhale, we reverse. Exhale, extend it. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend it. Keep going. All about creating space. Stabilize your hips. And find length for the side bodies. Use your breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale, you stay here. Turn your right toes out. Start to extend your left leg. Flex your toes up. Hold your right ankle with your left hand, maybe the left elbow down. And then we start to turn all the way. You can lift the left elbow off the floor. Turn your right toes out. Left knee down. Extend your right leg to your half Hanuman. We work with the balance here, so keep holding your ankle if possible. Take a twist, but try to square your hips. Now bring the right hand down. Bring the weight back. Lift the left knee off the floor. Float the right leg off the floor. Get the left heel down. Maybe cross your wrist and see if you can lift the right leg a little higher in your pistol squat before you release your hips down. Again, you can move a little further forward on your mat. Sage pose, leave a little space between your thigh and your foot. And inhale, left fingers reaching up. Really go far forward, get the shoulder in. And then wrap around. You can find your fingertips or your right wrist. Right leg is active. Flex your toes up. Really stand on your left foot and then fold forward. Try not to auto-rotate your right leg too much here, or at all actually, toes pointing up to the sky. Now release. Twist it. Sage pose. Now we can bring the left foot in a little more. Get the right elbow outside. Make that space for your ribs first and then wrap around. Find your fingertips or even your left wrist. But it really depends on the length of your arms too. Not always just the depth of the pose or the flexibility. It's really about the proportions as well. With this one especially. Or when it comes to the grip, a release. We take a counter twist. So elbow inside the knee. Take a counter twist first and then we do that tricky transition. So make sure you have the right hand further behind you. Keep the left elbow glued to your left inner knee. Lift your hips and can you bring the left hand down? You can adjust the right. And then we had the Kundinyasana, 2 push-ups here. So extend the left leg when you bend your elbows in. And press up. Extend Chaturanga arms. And up. Weight on the fingertips too. And up. Last one. And up. Nice. Bring the right elbow down and flip your dog. So it's a dolphin flip dog, forearm flip dog, however you want to call it. Really open. Press from the ball of your left foot to lift your hips up. Open the front side of your body. And then again, transition. With your left hand, find the right elbow. Square your chest, elbow down, left knee down. And then we turn all the way. So here the knee is not right below your hip, it's further out. Bring the shin down. And we find the opposite diagonals first. And bend in. Extend hips forward. Those in front of you, fingers behind you. Bend the knee. Find the outer foot. And kick back, parallel line with the floor. Again, opposite diagonals. Squeeze in. Extend. Open. Bend, hold. And kick back to the opposite diagonals. Bend in. Extend. Open. Hold behind you. Open your heart. One more opposite diagonals. Bend in. Extend. Open. Find the foot behind you. And bring the right foot down. Toes pointing the same direction. Then your fingers. And then we try to float the left knee off the floor. Maybe go outside. Really press the knee up. Twist. To release the hips down. Left knee pointing forward, bend. Extend your right. And then right fingers behind your skull. Elbow open. Float the right leg off the floor. Bring it slightly diagonally behind you. Make sure the right hip doesn't open. And really small circles here. And here pay attention to the left side of your body here so you are not collapsing onto the left shoulder. Still lifting the chest, opening the sternum. Now reverse. Here also your right leg is really attached to the floor, so you are pressing the whole leg down to the floor as well. It is not relaxed. Nice. And release onto your belly. Bring the hands onto your shoulders, slide down a little more by your ribs so you can lift up to your up dog, to your down dog. And take a moment, you can walk your heels. I'm gonna turn back once again. So keep walking your heels. We have one more little sequence to go. And now bring your knees down to your all fours. Extend the left leg behind you. And turn your right toe slightly behind you. Make sure when you turn sideways, so you have the shoulder on top of your wrist and the hip on top of your knee. Float the left leg off the floor. And we do the same we did on the forearm just before. So extend to the opposite diagonals. Elbow, knee in. Extend, push the hips forward. Open the toes, fingers to the opposites. And then bend the knee behind you and kick your toes back. Once again, the opposite diagonals. Elbow to knee. Push the hips forward when you extend. Open. Bend the knee behind you and kick the toes back. Here, careful that we don't hyperextend the right elbow, something I always have to think myself. So, right elbow is not fully locked. We are always working with the strength, stability. Open, bend, and kick behind. Now bring the left foot down, same as before on the forearm. Bring the left fingers behind your skull, float the right knee off the floor. Now we add just a little more. Kick the heel in front of you, then elbow to your knee. Open the elbow, kick, and in. Open, and in. Hips stay lifted, and in. Open, in. Two more. Open, in. Last. In, maybe bring the elbow outside, lifting, twisting a little more, and then you can set the right knee down, press from your right hand, and bring the body upright. Push your hips forward here. You can hold your right hip with your left hand, push the hips forward, and take a side stretch. So you really feel like your hips are not tilting back, you push forward. Nice. Flex your left toes up, bend your knee, bring the hips to the side. Extend, you can take the same side bend here. And bend, hip flexors open, side bend. One more. Nice. Now turn your left toes pointing forward. You can bring your forearms down and even tuck your right toes under and just move the body weight a little back and forth. Back and forward, wherever you feel the stretch. Nice. Bring the left knee in and turn back facing to your front. I'm just gonna be the other way again so I don't have to be back facing you. So we start to turn the left toes out, turn the body sideways. Again, make sure the thigh, the arm are in straight line now. Right fingers behind your skull first. Lift the right leg off the floor and then to the opposite diagonals. Elbow to knee. Push the hips forward. Open. Find your foot and kick behind you. Opposite reach. Bring in. Extend. Open. Bend, hold. And try to keep the leg parallel to the floor. 2 more sets. Bring in. Extend. Open. Find the foot. Kick behind you. Opposite corners. Bend in. Extend. Open. Find the foot. Kick behind you. And then settle the right foot down. Flatten the whole foot down so your toes are pointing forward. Left fingers behind your skull. Better right fingers behind your skull. Float the left knee off the floor. Kick the heel out and squeeze in. Open the elbow and in. Open. In. Open. In. 4 more. And in. 3. Last 2. Really last one. Nice. Raise the left knee down. Press from your left hand to bring the body upright. And you can take a side bend. Push the hips forward. Hold your right hand. Or bring the right hand on your left hip. And take a side bend. So we just make sure to push the hips forward. You can use your right hand to really pull the left hip forward here. Body upright, flex your right toes up to the sky, and bend the knee, bring the hips to the side. Hip flexors open, and side bend. And side to side. Just moving between 2 walls, sideways. Let's do one more. Nice. Turn your right toes forward, hands down, maybe elbows down. Tuck your left toes under, you can bring the body weight a little back and forth. Move, keep moving, or stay wherever you feel a yummy, nice stretch. To breathe where you need it. Breathe into where you need it. And then bring the right knee in. Lie on your belly. And let's finish with the funky little bow here. We are well prepared for that. So it's a fun way to finish. If you feel like not playing today, just skip it. Start to take your time to rest. But if you're still with me, let's go a right hand, right arm crossing underneath the chest. So again, we can use the left hand to pull it further out. We have a deeper twist here. Start to bend your left heel in. And here, use your left hand to bring the heel down more, so you try to hold the foot with your right. And then we bend the right knee. And you can hold the inside or outside. Here I like to use the outside more, so I feel the left shoulder outer rotated. You're pressing down with your left heel, kicking up with your right toes. And then you're twisting. It's really more about twist and shoulder stretch. Nice. Play around. Release. It's a really intense twist, so sometimes a little hard to talk at the same time. Let's go to the other side. So left fingers reaching over to your right. You can really use your right hand to twist more. And then you bend the right heel in. Help with your right hand so your left hand can find the foot. And then outside or inside, whichever is serving you better. And press down with your right heel, kick up with your left toes. So the right knee stays on the floor, the left knee lifts off the floor. And you try to soften your shoulders the best you can. Neck is long, and it's more about twist. Release. Nice. Bring the hands under your forehead, elbows on the floor. Bend your knees and sway your heels side to side. It's also a beautiful way to end the class. It's a playful little, even empowering pose, but it's also a deep twist for the detoxification. So it's always nice to finish with a twist to detoxify and re-energize as well. Release, hands on your shoulders, push yourself to your hands and your knees, and do a couple of gentle cat cows here. Focus on rounding, softly melting, but more rounding. Softly melting and rounding, just to counter the last one, which was still a back bend as well. But I would say that version is more about the shoulder, open shoulders, and a deep, deep twist. Nice. Sit the hips down to your heels, and that's about it. Wasn't too short class today, but nice. It builds slowly. And yeah, I always say that, but I love to work on the side body. So useful. So once again, a lot of side body work in this class. Take your time, whatever you might feel, and try to take a little while always after class. If you don't have time for longer shavasana, that's fine, but take a couple of minutes, even sit in the stillness and just receive all the beautiful benefits you are getting out of this. The decision to come here, bring your awareness to here, bring your mind, your body, your soul here. It's all you need to do. So take a moment to give a gratitude to that and say a big thank you to yourself before leaving your mat. Take care. Namaste.